picking up where we left off, I kind of just created this little bracketry here to give me an idea of where my swivel is going to sit for the linkages. So basically that's my blank. This is the piece I'm going to use to machine the actual I don't know what this thing would actually be called, throttle, linkage, swivel. But yeah, basically this is the idea. I just created this to see if these would be stiff enough and strong enough, you know, as a system for this thing to bolt into, because I can't run the cable through there. It has to come from this side, so I'll have to build another mount off here as well, which is pretty standard for these things because there was mounts there, so I can kind of just move it out to the middle. But yeah, so building this, I used basically hammer, you know, and the vise just to build squares. See, that is not ideal. Also, not having the right tools sometimes is a pain. So we went out and bought some things. We got some new additions. We got a nice sandblaster kit here. It's all been set up. Silent spent Friday setting this up. And we've got a beautiful bending machine. So yeah, this will help to just do basic bracketry and things like that. It's also nice because you can measure things properly, bend them properly to, you know, square. Things will be straight. So yeah, it's been a long time coming to buy these two items, but there's 13,000 rand here between these two. So tools are not cheap. This is why it's expensive to build cars. But yeah, so it's nice having good stuff. We got that. We got our sandblaster. We got a TIG welder. So let's get everything set up. And yeah, hopefully make a new bracket. Probably going to be best to just strip out what I've made there, because this gave me a good idea. I'm pretty sure it's going to work what I want to do. So I'm going to make a little box, a proper square box that's, you know, done correctly, essentially, to hold that puck. So we'll drill a hole in the middle, we'll put a bearing so the puck can spin and swivel on there without getting caught up on anything. And then from there, we'll probably make up proper mounts with flat bar, weld them on so we can get it nice and level. So yeah, it's not gonna be a super exciting thing. I think it's going to be very intricate. It's probably going to be quite difficult because there's not much to bolt, you know, to connect things to there. But yeah, we have to get it done. This is the last hurdle for this car. So yeah, let's get into it. So we have our drawing there, and here's our template. So now we are going to bend this with our new box bender. Okay, here we've made our base plate. We broke the box bender. I'll have to fix that. But yeah, no big deal. But yeah, we've got our plate made up. Basically, we're going to wedge it in here, with not too much force, and then just weld it to the actual two manifolds. That will create a strengthening bracket basically, and a nice clean base plate for whatever we want to mount there. So yeah, now we're gonna try and get it in, try and get it lined up how we want it, mark it, clean all the edges for welding, and then yeah, we'll get it tacked. the base plate is made up. Very nice. We struggled with that side to bend it because we broke the press brake, but it's fine. We'll fix it. It's just a bolt strip. Yeah, I got machine set up. So we're going to attack this, basically just do small welds along all those edges, and then this plate will technically be in, and then we can mount everything we need, throttle cable, actuator, everything onto the actual plate. Also neatens up the engine bay. You can't really see now anything underneath. The only problem with this is if you ever have to get to something down there, you got to take everything off, but not the end of the world. So we've got our plate welded in. There's Kate's aluminium welding. It's pretty good actually. But yeah, so we've got our base plate. It's nice and strong. We'll probably weld up these corners just for extra strength. And then we need to mount, we'll drill a hole here somewhere to mount the actuator. But yeah, I think first we'll get the throttles back on, see if everything's still flush, if we need to grind anything away. And then from there we can start with the linkages. Big progress.